welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. There is blood red crystals and other such things out that way. Here on Blood Mist Isle. That's going to be an entire thing, starting here at Kessel's Crossing. Also, technically, we do have this quest to do back in Azure Mist Isle, and another that we should be able to pick up. We will swing back down there at some point here. For now, we got these quests around this area to do. See if we can get going here.
Good fortune.
Alex are serious business. Well, you made it this far. Let's put you to work before you get too bloodied up. In the Blood Mist, of course.
Dionys Akar, the Legion will fall.
Alien predators. One thing we've learned in our travels is that extreme care must be taken when introducing wildlife from one world to another. When Exodar crashed, it was carrying specimens of various outland species, including an insectoid predator called the Ravager. Some of the specimens were lost, but many others survived and took to the wild. If you don't keep them in check, they'll upset the natural balance here on the islands. You'll find these Ravagers to the west of Kessel's Crossing, near the coast. And also, back down south, where we already fought some Ravagers before. But this time, we need to fight the Blood Mist hatchlings.
Blessings upon your family.
And I'll pick up everything else here in town. This is Kessel of Kessel's Crossing. Gonna do the Kessel run. You're just in time, Eric Erickson. Blood Elf activity in this area has doubled in the past week. Our agents have informed us that the Blood Elves, that call themselves Sunhawks, plan to launch an offensive upon Azure Mist soon. We need to get a warning out to our allies and companions. Warn High Chief Stillpine at Stillpine Hold, Exarch Millennius at Azure Watch, Emerald Odysseus at Odysseus' Landing. Time's of the essence, so I'm lending you my Elec. Be sure to keep it out of water. You have 15 minutes. Be sure to not go in the water. We can definitely do that. That'll get us down to places. Let me just do that now. He's lending us the Elec. Okay, we have time. I think we can probably just go do that. What is it? What's your favorite tree?
Your days be long.
I've made a wonderful discovery, warrior. On the uncorrupted part of the island grows a remarkable fruit called the sand pear, found near the bottoms of the trees. Preparing pies from them. But if I'm not careful, the Elec will start to wander over and steal my fruit. Taking gathering enough to share with the animals, my stores are gone, and the craving for pie has returned. If you're willing to help gather the fruit I need for another batch of pies, promise I'll share. Yep.
Be kind to those
There's some pies. Let's go and turn this in. I don't know if we need to stay on the Elec for this entire run here. Seems to be at least regular speed. Yes. Possibly. Either way, that gets us back down this way. That worked nicely. As much as we were talking about, oh, it's time for Blood Mist, we were very much just kind of skipping back down to Azure Mist again. That's okay. Then you go to Stillpine Hold, and you go to Exarch here, all the way down to Odysseus Landing, which really does put us exactly where we need to be, which will work out nicely. Should be good. Should be good. I highly doubt that the 15-minute time limit here is going to be a huge problem. Should be fine. Should be fine. So we can skip into town here. Yes, we can. He said stay out of water. I am slightly concerned about the possibility of fall damage also being a problem for the Elec. We're really good at falling. We've warned him by clicking on him. Crossbow, we thank you for the warning. Someone try to be prepared. Very good. Be ready. Yeah, be ready. And get to the Moon Graze hunt here. That might be another up and back down. That's an Azure Watch. Yeah. Somewhere around here. Shouldn't be too far. Very specifically, Moongray's bucks. We can probably look at it from here. Here's a Moongray's buck. Okay, speed. I don't want to get off the Elk. I don't think that's a good choice. I feel like that has a high probability of messing everything up. When you get these different forms and such things, it's a reasonable idea to keep it going. It would probably be fine, but no reason to chance it and then have to run back up there. That's not necessary. I guess the other question would be, do we need to return? Also in the time limit. Warn him. Thank you for the warning, Eric Erickson. We'll prepare our defenses.
Good health.
Yep. Blood elf problems. Already had the spine guy bandaging down here. Took care of them though. But it's a perpetual concern here. Alright. Right down this way. This is also a nice quest to like, hey, you can get a mount. Wouldn't you like to have a mount? It increases speed by 100%. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Really need to work on this wall, don't they? Hey, it's guy here.
What can I do for you?
Thank you for the warning, Eric Erickson. We shall prepare.
Be careful.
Quest complete. Brilliant stuff. So, saying it's complete, I think we're probably fine then. There's time remaining. I'm trying to think. So when you complete this task, I'm gonna go to complete the task. 10 minutes, enough time to do anything down here? Probably not. It was almost an idea. It was almost an idea. Rude. We'll have to just run back down later. It's highly possible we'll have other quests that tell us to return and talk to people too. It's all good. It's all good. Here's some water. Now the question would be, does the frost walking count as avoiding the water? Not gonna test it. Another system we don't need to take chances here. Wouldn't want to lose the Elk. Like we said earlier, Elks are serious business. Like me, being all serious. But we could technically get a bunch more mounts with all of our reputations and all that. Very nearly exalted here. Not that we really need to. Could though. It would just be spending a bunch of money. Different cosmetics and all that. We got dragons. That's always a win. That's always a win. Looping back around here. Very good. And we need to kill some bucks around this area. And apparently there's a drop quest from the Naga. We killed the Naga, but we never looted them while we were doing that, because that wasn't required for the quest. Interesting that that's not on the tracker here. You would think it would be. I think we've seen other quests that were on drop kind of situations. Oh. Definitely something. Definitely something. Either way. Back across here. Again, using the bridge so we don't go in the water like they said specifically not to. Gets the job done. Gets the job done. Now we need to look for the hatchlings and pairs. Once we turn this in here.
Good fortune.
And we're back.
logs less.
Did it in about half the time. Or pretty much exactly half the time. Well done, Eric Erickson. That was a difficult test of your abilities. Walking? But you have passed with flying colors. Become a soldier of the hand of Argus who has passed many such tests. Okay.
Good help. Long life.
Declaration of power. Have you seen the Serpent Men? The ones that call themselves Naga? Kessel spits. They dared to make an advance upon this camp under cover of darkness only 3 nights ago. You believe the audacity of those primitive beasts. You need to deliver a message to their leadership, Eric Erickson. To the northeast is Rathscale Lair, home of Lord XIZ, my goodness. Ziz. Find him, slay him where he stands, and drive this banner through his corpse. Let them know fear, whenever they should see our standard.
Lioness a god.
Bold. Bold. Right. I need to, I mean, he didn't take the Elk back. We still have this. But we kind of need to not be on it now so we can pick up these sand bears. Well, that's okay. So these were at the base of trees. Should find these all over the place then. There's a brown bear. It's a little more red than you would expect. Base of trees. There's some more. These are sand bears. A bright, juicy fruit favored by the Elk. Here's some of those hatchins over here too. Very good. I mean, look at their drops. They don't have things. If we're looting everything, it's going to be a bit of a process here. We don't really need to. Fighting a good fight here. Zampare. I don't. The system. We figured out there was more. At least one of the things that we needed to look at was that Eric's Knight would loot something and there'd still be loot on it for me to see. But we wouldn't be able to really see it that way. Exactly. So. Blood Mist. Hatchlings slain. Technically alien. That is how this works. Any more sand pairs over this way? This one. Or raptors. And then Rathscale Lair is over that way. That'll be good. Let's get these pies they were talking about. Always up for some pie.
May the light embrace you. Lioness a
Sand pears are getting harder to find, and of course, that means less pie and fewer treats for the Elk here. Were you able to gather all the fruit I'll need?
Be well.
Do you have a difficult time finding enough? It's been taking me longer with each trip. Soon I'll have to stop altogether, since I won't be able to spare the time. Thank you for gathering the pears for me, Eric Erickson. It gives me a chance to make a last pie or two before the season's out. And we get a piece of armor and sand pear pies. Just a healing pie.
Remember
Nothing too
the
crazy.
lessons of the past.
It's pie flavored. Well done, Eric Erickson. The Ravager population will bear watching for some time to come. We've made a good start. We get all sorts of stuff here. One-handed, two-handed. We're gonna take the big sword.
Do not lose faith.
The last one I have here is go up this way. Also looks like there is a quest in here though. Got bristle limb guys here. And Princess Stillpine is in a cage here. My goodness. Save her. Help me, Eric Erickson. The bristle limb captured me and are planning to sacrifice me to their foul gods. Good. Not good. High Chief Bristlelim holds the key that opens the cage. To force him to appear, you must slaughter the evil Bristlelim furbolgs that inhabit the Enclave, just 2 camps to the west of this camp. If you kill enough of them, he will surely come for vengeance. When he shows up, kill him and get the key. Father will richly reward you if you can save me. Go to the Enclave, 2 camps to the west. Okay. There goes the Enclave. If this is it. I'm gonna shoot these guys. Got him. There is a full-blown shaman standing right there.
Not enough rage.
We need to get the boss guy to show up. Face the wrath of Bristlelim. There's the High Chief. Got him. And we got his key. Very good. Very good. Just kind of hanging out on the ground here with 1 health. We're gonna do anything about that. Let's get this open though. It's an obvious thing to do here. Lock. What's this? Unlocks Mr. Stillpine's cage. That's on the side here. That's an interesting hitbox for that. Saved. There you go. You saved me, Eric Erickson. My father will be delighted. Off they go. Probably need to go back and talk to them for that. That's okay. What's in here? Is my ambassador for Sambo? Let's go see the Naga business here. Father will richly reward you if you can save me. Anyways. Let's find Lord guy here. There he is.
Too far away.
Dead. And declare our power. Place this banner. Right in the corpse. Looking great. Very much how it's supposed to be. Everything here's fine. Alright. Turn this back in. You would think we'd go back to the father for that. No. Turn in this quest at least. We've declared power here. We're still on the more uncorrupted side of the island here. Once we get over to the other side, it's blood for days. Anyways.
May the light embrace you.
I'm sorry that you had to do that, Eric Erickson. Heavy-handed violence is not the Draenei way, but sometimes it is the only way. It is one of life's truths that many do not understand until it's too late. So it was for our people when we were slaughtered at the hands of the orcs. And the hand of Argus is a process of rebirth, and with birth comes pain. We get a belt.
Do not lose faith.
Report to Exarch Adventius. The hand of Argus soldiers is many things: obedient, brave, intelligent, above all, honorable. You may yet exhibit some of these traits, warrior. Report to Exarch Adventius at Bloodwatch if you are still interested in joining the hand. He and his subordinates will further train you in the ways of the Draenei soldier. Remember this, Eric Erickson. Honorable people do not always perform honorably. Sometimes they cannot. You'll find Bloodwatch just up this road to the north.
Remember the lesson.
To the north. We'll get back down there eventually. Really feels like there's a good possibility that eventually someone's going to send us back to the Exodar. I can see it. Also, a quest down here at some point. But right now, we're heading up to Bloodwatch. Right across this fantastic river here. Over here, where everything's great. My goodness. My goodness. Looks like Bloodwatch is just an absolute pile of things here. So, that'll be nice to just pick up a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff indeed. My, my, my. Start by turning things in. Still find Ambassador Olorg. Ambassador Olorg in the Firmal language. He smiles. Yeah, we know the Firmal language now. He must be the one spoken of in the prophecy. It's a great honor to meet you. Ambassador Olorg. High Chief still finds representative in Bloodwatch. Once again, you have proven yourself to be all that was prophesied. You have the eternal gratitude of the High Chief, Eric Erickson, and these still find relics to choose from. We're gonna get the Thumper. You can't just show me the Thumper and not gonna take it. Yes, please. And turn it up here. Excellent.
The Legion's end draws near.
Reports.
Lioness Haka.
I had a feeling that you would make it this far, warrior. If you're willing to go further, I'm willing to teach you.
Do not lose faith.
What do you got?
Warm wishes.
What Argus means to me.
Blessings upon you.
What does Argus mean to you, Eric Erickson? Many Draenei probably do not know or remember our home planet. It is there that we split from the Man'ari, the twisted demonic reflections of ourselves that were gifted by Sargeras, or as they call themselves, Eridar. Eridar, this word once held meaning. And he just smacks his lips as if to taste the word. Disgusting. Let's not waste any more time. Find Vindicator Boros to begin your training. Alright?
Favor the road traveled by few.
Now let's grab everything else.
The Naru have not
Sure.
forgotten us.
Colas. Learning from the crystals.
Remain vigilant.
Welcome to Bloodwatch, warrior. Seeing to the defenses of the outpost is my primary concern. I've also been tasked with a variety of other duties by our leader at the Exodar. The problem is that it's hardly safe to send out large amounts of researchers when the island is this dangerous. I need someone to gather a series of crystal samples from the various sites on the island. The first sample I need must come from the Ravager-infested ship debris south of the town and across the bridge. Get an impact site crystal sample using the crystal mining pick on the impact site crystal and bring it to Harbinger, Nicholas, and Bloodwatch. This is the Ravager-infested ship debris south of town and across the bridge.
May your days
Okay.
be long and your heart
Do some mining. We can do that. Talk to the hand
remember the
of
lessons
Argus.
of the past.
Hand of Argus has established a forward base at Vindicator's Rest. They're sorely outnumbered by both the Blood Elves and the mutated wildlife. Without backup, their outpost is in danger of falling. We'd have no way to keep an eye on events near the Vector Coil. We're to scout Jolie at Vindicator's Rest to the northwest and offer her your assistance, Eric Erickson.
Do not lose faith.
We'll do that eventually, but kind of need to, like, do all the other quests here first, probably. What's back here? We got these quests. There they are. It's out here in the forest. Defender,
The
Entry.
Legion's end draws near.
patiently waiting orders. Oh, the tangled webs they weave.
Speed.
We don't dare abandon our post or wander too far from Vindicator's Rest. Dwarf. The mutate creatures closest to the Vector Coil have been changed profoundly by energy leaking from the crystals. The mutated Tanglers have gained a certain degree of sentience. They've learned to create, set, and conceal vicious traps that can ensnare even the most careful warrior. We'll need to be able to move against the Sunhawks if we're constantly... We'll never be able to move against the Sunhawks if we're constantly forced to look underfoot. Attack the problem at source, Eric Erickson. Kill 8 mutated Tanglers.
Good health. Long
And
life.
foul water spirits. Most of the creatures touched by the crystal's energy have been corrupted in the same ways. Strange marks on their flesh, increased aggression, small crystal shards in their bodies. or the foul water spirits north of here to be turning entirely to crystal. I've never seen anything react to the crystals this way before. When we explored the foul pool, they were particularly dangerous. We must get rid of them before the Sunhawks can exploit them as a new source of energy.
Remain vigilant.
I gotta say, these crystals seem like just terrible, terrible things to have. Just wildly dangerous. For no apparent reason. Alright. Yes, I was seeing here. Newfound allies.
Safe journey.
Harbinger, nonetheless, has done a commendable job of safeguarding Bloodwatch Warrior. Our enemies are many and our resources few. Our weakness is well known to our enemies, but your contact with the forces of the Alliance is something they haven't accounted for. I've prepared a letter of introduction to the people of Aberdeen, closest Alliance settlement, proposing cooperation in the fight against our foes. Take it with you and seek out Huntress Kella Nightbow near the docks west of the Exodar. So this is going to be bringing it at least to the boat. And this is also probably going to be leading to over that way, to Aberdeen and Darkshore.
Dionis Aka.
I guess that's a quest. Bringing us back down this way. So that works. Vindicator.
The
Boris.
legends
Let's go.
end, Rose. Remember the
Eric
lessons of
Exit.
the past.
I've heard about you. You're one that made the Kessel run in under 15 minutes, right? Bah, probably not. More like 7.5 minutes, I'll have you know. Are you ready to spill some blood in the name of the light? For Velen, for Argus, Pearl Slaps. I'll slow down.
Good health.
Bloodwatch.
Long life.
That's where we are. Bloodwatch is one of 2 forward bases operated by the Hand of Argus. You have already been to the other base, Azure Watch. These are completely different in Blood Mist. When we first got here, the land was as beautiful as Azure Mist. We've been called it Silvergale, but now sickness is spreading across the land. Worse yet, the Blood Elves that we were battling on the Exodar survived the crash. This brings me to your assignment. Venture northwest into Bladewood. Terminate any Blood Elves that you can find.
Blessings upon your family.
And also, irradiated crystal shards.
Remain vigilant.
Exodar's crash scattered pieces of foul crystals all over Blood Mist Isle, corrupting the water and the landscape. We've even begun finding pieces of the crystal inside the flesh of animals taken for meat, but uncovered a way to purify the shard, turn them into functional crystals. So if you bring me enough shards, I'll trade one of my completed crystals for them. So far I've found the shards in the bodies of bears, ravagers, flutterers, and treants inhabiting the corrupted part of the island. 10 irradiated crystal shards.
Dionis Aka.
Some stuff. Tracker.
Is a blessing.
The bear necessities.
Remember the lessons of the past.
As I'm sure you've seen in your times on Bloodless Isle, very little remains unchanged by our arrival. My training experience has taught me that even the products of an environment like this one can be put to use. With so few resources, we must rely on our ingenuity to provide for us. I've been supplementing our stores with meat from the bears on this island. With the proper preparation, it can safely be eaten. You're going to be out in the field. Why not help replenish our stock? 8 elder brown bear flanks.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
And constrictor vines. A good woodsman makes use of every available resource, warrior. Even the most bizarre creatures possess attributes we can use to our advantage. With Bloodwatch under constant assault from the Sunhawks, look into a variety of natural defenses, including traps. Lasher's thorny vines are perfectly suited for the construction of the traps I have in mind. The combination of sharp spines and deadly toxin will fell unwary attackers. Bring me the vines of mutated constrictors, so I can begin my work.
Safe journey.
Alright. And
Open
my
your
partner
heart
here
to the light.
wants to make a mushroom
May your days be
menagerie.
long and your hardships.
So you know mushroom hunting is far more dangerous than mushroom consumption. Mushroom hunters expose themselves to many unknowns, not including potential wildlife dangers. What would life be without a little danger? I am in need of mushrooms for my collection. Scattered throughout these unexplored wilds, you'll find 4 different types. An aquatic stink shrew, a blood mushroom, a ruinous polyspore, and a fell-cone fungus. They're each unique to various regions in Blood Mist. Bring them to me.
Be well.
You're going to run out of space for all these quests. It's out of control. Wild stuff. There's a messenger.
Warm wishes to
Urgent delivery.
remember.
Are you Eric Erickson? It's about time. I've just about given up on finding you. There's an urgent message waiting for you at the mailbox. The person that gave it to me was a human admiral from Anachronist. Admiral Anachronist something. The name escapes me. You said you would know who he was. He shrugs.
Safe journey.
3,000 quests. I guess that counted as a quest. Do you have a mailbox here? I can pick up the information. I don't know if they do. But we will look to find a mailbox at some point then. Pick up a few more quests here.
Open your heart to the light.
Searching for Galleon.
Seek the path of the
Do you
light.
think often of your family, Eric Erickson? There are a number of families aboard the Exodar, but I've heard of very few being reunited. I myself am looking for traces of my husband, Galleon, who was a technician in the Cryo Corps. The wreckage of it is located to the west and swimming with blood elves. Must find out what became of Galleon. Even news of his death is better than never knowing. My husband will be wearing a pendant identical to my own. They were a gift from my sister. Let's see this pendant. It is... You wearing a pendant? Doesn't look like you're wearing a pendant. Yeah, it might just be very shiny.
Be
Really
kind
for
to
them.
those less fortunate.
Catch and release. The black silt murlocs on the southwestern coast are curious creatures. In some ways, they act barely sentient. In others, they show a remarkable degree of organization. I have a few theories about that, but no real way to test them until recently. I devised a method that will allow me to track the murlocs I'm interested in without doing any lasting harm or interfering with their natural behavior. If you're willing to help with the marking, I'll gladly pay you for assistance. I want you to mark 6 black silt scouts using the Murloc tagger.
May your days be long
We're not
and
tiger.
hardships few.
Oh,
Each day
well, this
is a
the missing expedition. About a week ago, my research team and I were out exploring the western wilds of Bloodmist. We were attacked by bloodthirsty spiders. The effects of the crystal contamination was clearly evident, as these spiders were massive and extremely aggressive. I managed to escape, but my team wasn't so lucky. We must not let the same fate befall others. Go west to the Amberweb Pass and destroy the spiders and their matriarch, Zarak.
be kind to those less fortunate.
We're just gonna be just short of number of quests here.
Chronakai
Know thine enemy. It's good to see another new face here in Bloodwatch Warrior. Although the Blood Elves are the most immediate threat, there are other sinister creatures that call Bloodmist Isle home. The Nazavus Saintar are of particular concern. They are foul, demonic creatures, commanding dark magics and feeding on the corruption created by the Exodar's crash. We must hold them in check. But first we must learn about them. Go southwest to Nazivian and learn what you can from their grotesque monument.
Be well.
We also have, here's the mailbox. I should have it. Urgent letter enclosed. Open immediately. Take that. Delete the rest of it. And here's our new brew of the month. Izzard's Ever flavor. Sometimes you can't keep a good brew down. So your brew is good, can you keep it down? Remember, if you like these samplers, you can get more from visiting our vendors. Brew of the Month Club. Relic stuff. And we got a few other things in here. I'll take the Brew of the Month Club here. Empty bottle. We'll just throw on the ground over there. And read the letter from the Admiral. Dear friend, my hand trembles as I ink this letter. I pray that it reaches you in time. Last night, Edward Haynes, captain of the ship Lost Hope, appeared before me in my tent. The same Edward Haynes that died of scurvy 20 years ago. This apparition told me a tale that made my heart tremble. A tale that I needed you to hear, and a mission that I needed you to accomplish. Will you do it? Will you seek out Edward on Wormscar Island, northeast of your base? Regards, Emerald Odysseus. And now we have 25 quests. My goodness. Are we going to remember all the different things we need to do here? There's a corrupted treant. There's some bears. We need to fight bears. These are the right bears. Bear meat. That's a crystal shard there. It's a Thistle Latcher. I don't think that's the right kind. Yeah. Well, they got the shards at least. We do need to get some shards. I think we need to fight larger bears in different directions. If we just go out in any direction here, we should be fine. Find some useful things. A blood mushroom. Perfect. We have crystal shards. So here's the blood mushroom. So they said the mushrooms were in different sections. That should be good. Shard. I don't think those are the right bears for the meat quest. And the blood shard there. Bear necessity is elder brown bears. These are just grizzled. Nowhere close to good enough, obviously. Let's go see this thing over here. I need to look at their statue or something. Probably be able to end up getting all of the crystal shards we need from this whatever. That's fine. Get it out of the way here. Oh, these crystals. Crystal Latcher. This is the Vizian. Here's all the satyr guys. To find the specific thing we're looking for here. Probably this big area up here. No, this is it. We need to go to this right here. Don't interrupt me. Boom. We got armor plate, which starts the quest, which we can't do. Piece of armor plate carved from the body of Felgard Tezerac. Just a random satyr here. We're gonna look at the glyph here. Look at the monument glyph. Wicked-looking characters accompany a series of humanoid figures as part of some kind of narrative. Know thine enemy. Let's get some more crystals here. Climb it up the dark brazier. Seems like a very safe idea. Here's a Falcon fungus. Perfect. Guess this counts as a different section of the island here. Very good. Keep on fighting things. If we can get these crystals, we can turn the quest in, essentially. We definitely can get these crystals. That's the easy part. There we go. Quest in here. We don't have space for it. Yep. Yes, it is. You would not believe the number of quests in Bloodwatch. It's out of control. You're gonna need to return here. That's alright. That's alright. Can scoop up this way. Go to the cryo core. The problem is if we find any other quests along the way. That's alright. We need to find the guy with the pendant who's over here in the cryo core. Here's a butterfly kind of guy. Here's all the Sunhawk guys. Blood elves over here. My goodness. Cryo core. In the cryo core? Is this only guy outside here? Here's his corpse. Of course, he was to be dressed in the manner of XR technician. The pendant described by Rain is absent. Well, that's no good. Hellian's fate. You have no means of identifying the corpse as Hellion without the information Moray gave you. The clothing appears to have been torn in search of valuables. The blood elves in the area would have claimed anything of value from the wreckage, including Hellion's jeweled amulet. Though her husband did not survive the crash, that Moray would be grateful if recovered her husband's amulet from the Blood Elves. That can be arranged. Is that you? What? No, you're not Moraine. I see you have met. You see her, tell her I survived the crash, only to be done in by the infiltrators. Or no, my last thought was of her. Alright. A little bit of ghost info. And the journal. Read the journal. Aha, yes. You can man as Amir Rick as. Of course. Yes. Yeah, I agree. What he said. Give me that amulet. Got some boots. It's fun. Amulet. Amulet. Wool cloth though. Shoulder pants. No. We're assuming they have them on them, which is a good assumption to make. Probably. Another crystal. Nope. This is the Blood Elves nearby. I think they'd be the ones that would have it.
I can't do that yet.
This guy running over here. There's the amulet. Very good. Some more loot here too. Okay. Amulet received. Retrieved. Small jeweled charm dangles to the end of a fine chain. There you go. Cryocore completed. Do something up this way. Mutate constrictors. These are the ones we need for. These. What kind of bear was that? What's the horrible crystal hole? Where'd that bear go? Yep, that was the Elder Brown Bear. Perfect. There's so many things that we can get here. More of those constrictors and Elder Brown Bears. Got some flanks. We need to fight them anymore. Just looking around for bears and constrictors. There's a constrictor. It's gonna be in this general area here too. They say they were making traps. I'm still concerned about that. Probably fine. There's a whole crazy blood crystal over there. Look at that. Fine. Some Sunhawk spies down in here. Yep, need to kill them. Spies could have a message for us. Or not. Sign to. There's a chest. Let's see if we can get another bar or something out of here. Always good times in the chest. Got some cheese. That's pretty good too. The spies are just out here, chilling. These guys died of AoE poisoning. Always a good time. I'm stuck. Get some aggro on something. Where can we hit? There we go.
Need more rage.
get in the... There we go. Fantastic. we got more than one method to make this all work out. We killed enough spies now. That's a grizzled brown bear. That's the right one. We need elder brown bears. We're kind of all the way back here by launch, but grab some more stuff first. Grizzled. Nope. That's not bear enough. All these crazy blood crystals. Thinking the blood elves might have quite a bit to do with the crazy crystals out here. It's more than just the problems with just having the crystals, period. Okay, constrictors. You get thorny constrictor vines. Where they might drop. It seems so far. Another brown bear. Another bear here. Skinnable. Wanted to do that. Not that we need to. So you can drop the thorny constrictor vines. We need to search for them. Like tiger, mushrooms, mine something. Bit of corpse. Regular bear meat. Slightly less impressive drop rates out here. There's a thorny vine. That's what we're looking for. And more bear flanks. I guess we're gonna need quite a few of these. Spawns, even.
Not enough rage.
Here is some more of these guys. I don't know if those are the right ones for the tagging. Just a crystal. If we can turn in multiple sets of these crystals, we're gonna be in good shape. We got plenty of these crystals. Got some boots from that one. Excellent warrior. Use the... We need to try a black silk scout for that. That's not the same thing. There is Deathclaw. That's definitely something. Looks like a good time. Regular vine. 5 bear flanks. I don't know if you would drop a bear flank. Short striker. I think these are more advanced. These guys. That's okay. Quest over there again. We're making our way around here. Making our way around. Sneak over here. Any more of these lashers and bears? Yes, there are. Keep trying to get this part done. You. Tin vein. Really leveling up here. Lovely. And gloves. No. What we're looking for.
Too far away.
Definitely getting past the guaranteed drops kind of section. That's to be expected. Almost got enough constrictor vines. Another one. Very close to these parts down here. There's a wildkin. That's something else entirely.
I'm out of range.
Another section we need to get to. A rotting bear carcass. Lovely. They are definitely not doing great in general here. There's a flank. That's pretty good. We'll just need one vine and one flank now. Get some respawns going here. Should be on the money. Don't know where about the flutterers. Over here. There we go. Now we just need to get the drop. Or the VJ constrictors. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Definitely a quest over here. Available, completed. Well, we'll go back to town first. We got some things completed here. Grab an entire quest list full of stuff. You can get some stuff done out here. My goodness. Okay. I'm sure some of these are also going to have follow-ups. So. We'll start with this. Oh, box here. It's wild they can stop us. Wild. We also want to go to a store. We get back up in here. We got a lot of stuff in the inventory that we need to deal with. Nope, they are Hunter of the Hand. A bunch of them going out. We have to fight stuff, do stuff, hanging out. There's stuff in here. Hooray, crystal shards. We gathered enough crystal shards for the creatures of Blood Mist. Yep. How many of those do we have in total here? 31. Yep. Well done. These provide the raw materials for another batch of enhancement crystals. You're willing to choose from among the 3 kinds of crystals I can make, and each of them useful for stalking different kinds of prey. Crystal of Vitality. Increase stamina by 5. Insight increase intellect by 5. Crystal Ferocity increase attack power by 10 for 30 minutes. And none of these can be auctioned. Well, let's get Crystal Ferocity here. And Blood Watch.
Good health.
You've returned, and in one piece. Got some good news, Eric Erickson. We received some new information about the possible location of more survivors. A new crash site has been discovered. When I'm done attending to those matters, I will call for you. With the Fist of Argus, Blade of Argus, and Hand of Argus Crossfire. We will take the Fist.
May your days be long.
Intercepting the message. It's good to see you again, Eric Erickson. I have a quandary that you might be able to solve. Our agents situated behind Sunhawk lines reported seeing Sunhawk soldiers parsing an unusual document. Unfortunately, we have been unsuccessful in acquiring a copy of the document for ourselves. I need you to go out in the field to recover the documents. Certainly, if you apply enough pressure, the Sunhawk agent will turn over the information we seek. I leave the use of force to your discretion. Kill the Sunhawk elves until you find the missive.
Blessings upon your family.
We can also turn in
Remember
more
the
crystals here.
lessons of the past.
More raid crystals, potential exchange them for more of his crystals. Or we can just sell them too.
Remain vigilant.
Attack power by 10 for 30 minutes.
Do not lose faith.
That's something. So that's a repeatable quest for these little shards here. That's okay. Turn some stuff in here.
Blessings upon you.
Galen's Fate.
Safe journey.
Right, it looks at you, hopefully. Did your search turn up any trace of Galleon? Yes.
Favor the road.
Eliminated your findings in the wreckage of the Cryo Core. So, he's... I guess I knew on some level. But just wouldn't let myself believe it. It's not the news I was hoping for, but you have my deepest thanks for finding Galleon. Some boots.
Dionysaka.
We do what we can. We do what we can.
Good fortune.
Were you successful in obtaining knowledge of the Nazarius Satyr? Yes. It's definitely something here.
Remember.
Well done, Eric Erickson.
lessons
Let me see what I can learn from this glyph so we can plan our next move.
Favor the road traveled by few.
looking at it. These pictographs tell a story. Figure at the beginning, almost looks like one of the creatures we encountered at Azure Watch. Now, this can't be. It says this creature willingly became a servant of the Legion, and servant of Sator and receives the Legion's blessing. We must defeat these Sator, Eric Erickson. We will not suffer the Legion's presence in these lands.
The Legion will fall.
Now that we have made our presence known to the Sator, we must send a message that will not tolerate the burning Legion's hounds in these lands. Too long have the Draenei fled in the wake of the Legion and its minions, Eric Erickson. Wherever they have found us, they have shown no mercy. We must not permit the Sator to exploit the Exodar's crash and use the corrupted crystals as weapons. Go north to where their leader resides in Exarian, destroy him, and recover the corrupted crystals he has been gathering. Kill a whole bunch of guys over there.
Remember the lessons of the
Okay.
past.
And shoot over here.
Open your heart to the light.
The bare
May
necessities.
your days be
There
long.
goes the hunt, Eric
and
Erickson.
your hardships few.
Very well.
Be well.
This will keep us supplied for quite a while, and preparing for consumption will certainly keep me busy. Thank you for your help, Eric Erickson. I gotta say, we also got rotting bear corpses from the same thing we got that meat from, so
It's
probably fine.
Akar.
Constrictor vines.
Remember the lesson.
I should get the constrictor vines. Yes.
Safe journey.
These seem sturdy enough to do the job. Thank you for your help, Eric Erickson. Your contribution to Bloodwatch's defense will not be forgotten.
Be kind to those less.
Culling the Flutterers.
Dionys Akar.
When we first encountered Flutterers, they showed few signs of mutation. As the corruption got progressively worse, the moths and other species began to show signs of contamination. It's progressed to the point where they damage nearly everything they come in contact with. They're amplifying the damage being done by the crystal shards scattered by the Exodar's crash. We have no choice but to begin culling their population in the lands north of Bloodwatch. Kill 10 Royal Blue Flutterers.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
So we got more quests here. There's quests of the Explorers League. Prospector mention here. Is that something for gnomes?
Off with you.
Babysitting. Would you believe it? They pulled me out of a promising dig and sent me along with Captain Nessus' expedition to babysit that little gnome. I never heard of a gnome wanting to become a prospector before, so I asked. Seeing as we are taking gnomes now, and this particular one has a fascination with murlocs. Well, he's gone off and set up a shop in an old turtle shell on the northern shore of the island. Go and have a look if you don't believe me. Find Clumper Whizbang, camped in an old turtle shell to the north.
Safe travel.
Wild. And another quest over here. Wanted. Is that Deathclaw? You can totally do Deathclaw. Wanted Deathclaw. However, the Harbinger Nicolas, a bounty of 18 silver will be paid to the brave soul, returns with proof of the marauding bear Deathclaw's demise. Deathclaw should be considered extremely dangerous, responsible for the killing of a survey team on the coast of the north to the northwest of Bloodwatch. Travelers are advised to avoid the area. We know exactly where that is. Got a shop here. A bower? That'll work.
Do you wish to buy?
Sell some gray stuff here. Oh, no. That was the lumberjack axe. That's fine. Anything else in here? This. Look at some stuff here. Big sword. Boots. Gloves. Chain. Pants. Other pants. It's a belt. That's from earlier. Or that. Another sword. We can dual wield the two-handers here. It's pretty great. Different belt. One-handed hammer. More boots. More boots. Regular gloves. Here's that bow. Boots. And gloves. And decent looking mace there. Pretty good. We can sell some of this stuff. Especially anything that's soulbound. Soulbound. White items. Soulbound. Soulbound. Don't need these pies. White. Linen cloth is cheap. I don't think we're gonna worry about the crystals. Red speckled mushroom. It looks like it has value, but it's just that. Very cheap stone. Those are for a quest. Disenchanted, not too much. White, earth root, milk, haunch. Can't sell that. Soulbound, disenchantable, soulbound, soulbound, soulbound. Soulbound, soulbound. Cheap mana potion. Gray, cheese. A little cloth there. Eggs. At least a start. Okay. So, we have space to take this armor plate quest. Signs of the Legion. Hate that. The armor scrap is forged from a deep black metal that seems to absorb light, but it doesn't appear to be enchanted. There's an unstable sense of wrongness about it. Such armor is only used by one force, the Burning Legion. Legion's presence here could only mean that they're intending to mobilize the island's satyr against the Draenei. Take actions against the local satyr, return to Bloodwatch, and show this armor scrap to Vindicator. Yeah. Kill more satyr. That we can do. That we can do. Okay. Still got a bunch of different stuff here. There's a Loran. There is island over there. Satyr over that way. Is that journal a quest? This looks like nonsense to me. That's alright. Okay. We're also looking for the other mushrooms out here somewhere. I live in these areas, so could be all around here. But anyways. Looking for more things. Find and equip. Here's some satyr.
Too far away.
Oh, blue flutter. You can use kill them too. There's a bear. Right here. Hell collar. Just like them. Here's some corrupted crystals. Grab those. Beat the satyr. Loot them. Zevax. And a trickster here. We'll contain this threat. Killing him. Grab some crystals. Some corrupted crystal. Good. Another crystal over here. We need to kill some more of the satyr up in this area. Yes. The answer is yes. Not this trickster though, apparently. What's these other guys? A shadow stalker. Let's worry about smacking them down. There's them. This part of this quest looks to be complete. Still need the satyrs from the other side of things. Can we get down this way? Via the water? We don't have... Oh, there's the water spirits. We can deal with them. We got a bell. Water spirit. Water spirit. Water spirit. Water spirit. And one more water spirit. Gonna get him. Gonna get him. There you go. Water spirits slain. What stuff happened here? There's a blue hunter needs to die. A whole bunch of stuff happening over here at Vindicator's Rest. This is what counts as a camp here, huh? It's mostly a graveyard. I guess that's the rest part. Fouled water spirits.
Do not lose.
Well done, Eric Erickson. It's important not to overlook any opportunity to deny the Sunhawk's sustenance.
Remain vigilant.
Turn that in here.
The
There's
knowledge
a
have
scout.
not forgotten us.
Just hanging out on the ground. Talk to the hand.
Good health.
I was hoping Bloodwatch would send reinforcements once they learned what we're up against.
Be well.
Cutting a path.
Remain vigilant.
In our mission to reconnoiter the Sunhawks and their portal, I sustained a serious wound. Scout Lori has managed to staunch the bleeding. She's trying to figure out a way to evacuate me to Bloodwatch. Problem is that we'd have to abandon our position here in order to guarantee a safe return. As soon as we leave this consecrated ground, we'll be set upon by Ravagers. And clear some of the enraged Ravagers might allow us to make the trip back safely. Kill 10 enraged Ravagers.
Good health.
Maybe that.
Long life. The Legion's end.
Clears the void. That's why I sent my squad out on a reconnaissance mission to search for the Sun Gate a few days ago. Needless to say, we found it. Larry looks at Jorley. Wherever those fool elves are transporting through that portal is causing void energy to be released. The area is teeming with void critters. We must destroy them before they have a chance to grow into void anomalies. Find the source of the creatures southwest of here, near the Sun Gate. Kill them and report back to Asam when you're done. Kill void
Traveled by few.
stuff. It is so many things. So many things. Blood mist. We're gonna go that way. Vector coil. Possible. Mutated tinglers. Good. Or the tingled webs we weave.
I need to get closer.
Everything is a quest out here, it seems. Works for me. Sunhawk Defender. We kill them to get the Sunhawk Missive. That's your healing potion. Sunhawk Pyromancer. Linen. Missive. Go. Where's the Seal of the Blood Elves? Okay. Good. This is the Vector Coil. Got any anomalies up here? Like a place where you can find some anomalies. Not too anomalous. I have to return here later. There's some stuff all over the place. So it's completely jam-packed full of things here. I see. Amberweb Pass for spiders. Some mutate tinglers to take care of. Nope. Just kind of around the area here. Find some more. Here's some Rage Ravagers. Is there another target? I have a bit of everything over here. Very good dealing with some of these tinglers here. Should be more Ravagers nearby then. Corrupted Stompers.
I'm out of range.
That's actually a requirement for anything. This is some mutated vines. That's right. Rage Ravager here. And Rage Ravager here. Viney guy here. That takes care of the vines. Yeah, bigger grouping of Ravagers somewhere. We're getting back into here, so we can deal with some of these guys. Yes. Satyrs. Any of these in here, General? Guess technically not that one. For whatever reason. I don't want the rogues killed. That will stop us. Fellsworn need to die. Treants. Regular satyrs. Map. And just for some reason not rogues. Those satyrs are done. Fellsworn. We kind of need a target now. Fellsworn here. Rogue. Regular satyr, regular satyr. Fellsworn. Doing a good job tearing them down here. There's a Fellsworn. We got a slightly different coloring to them, which works in our favor. Okay. Just kind of swept through here. Just a bit. You kill him again? Doesn't look like it. Road. Or Fellsworn. There we go. That takes care of that. What else we got? Any new kinds of mushrooms? Doesn't look like it. Let's head back north-ish. There's some more bears and stuff. Kind of just keep looping around and around. There's so many different things. These are not the right bears to care about them. So we can grab some more of those Ravagers. Also need to keep a lookout for these other mushrooms up to the northern area. Should be able to find some more Ravagers over here somewhere. Regular one of those. It's the mushroom we already had. Is it a pass? Looks like a pass. We can work with that. From the crystal's impact site. It was that way. So it looks like this journal might be a quest, but we can't read. Oh my gosh, there's guys in here apparently. Now it's a quest. This journal, the Fate of the Vindicator. Yeah, we don't have enough space for that. It's weird that that's now a quest. It was a quest the first time. Just a book we couldn't read. Wild. So we can find some more moths and Ravagers and such. Royal blue. Very, very noticeable. The royal blue guys. Compared to everything else around here. They're very, very much a different color. Take care of the rest of these. Let's see if we can find out. There's a. Enters the Cruel. Hail of Sirius. 18 elites. Look at him. Just chilling. Wild stuff. You. Just a regular constrictor. I need them right now. Let me find any more Ravagers here. They're under somewhere. Foul pool. I'm actually doing to get down that way too. Where did they say the Ravagers were? Void guys. Killed them. Tangled bits. Trying some stuff here.
The Legion will
Oh, the
fall.
tangled webs so they leave. Well done, Eric Erickson. It's going to be much easier to get reinforcements from Bloodwatch. We'll launch strikes against the Sunhawks without having to worry about what the Tanglers are up to.
Do not lose faith.
Get some more Ravagers this way. There's one. There don't seem to be a huge amount here. Cutting a path. Some of the Rage Ravagers. They should be in this general area. There's one. Here's a few more. Let me make this work. Can't find anything else here specifically. Ravager here, Ravager there. More Ravagers. Got a reputation with Nomrigon for something there. Interesting. Not gonna complain about that. Where's Ravager? Get him. 8. Even more Blood Elves over here. I don't think they're really gonna be up in the hills or anything. Seems to just be in this general area right here. That's okay. It seems like 2 more or something. It's mostly Blood Elves over here. Been one of those situations where we need to kill things to get the other things out of the way. There's a Ravager over that way. Keep going this way. That's 9. Let's see, one more. One more Ravager. Some crazy crystals and stuff. What a mess. What a mess out here in the blood. There's a camp. Everything destroyed. There's a spider. You need to kill these spiders. Remember this? Somewhat. The giant, horrible spiders. They're pretty terrible. Pretty noticeable. Pretty noteworthy. Always a good time. And somebody in a web. Which I guess we can technically grab right now.
Blessings
Researcher.
upon you.
They're alive. Maybe.
Good health. Long.
It was a bloody mess, Eric Erickson. We were ambushed by a large pack of these spiders. The progenitor descended upon us with incredible speed and wrapped us up in cocoons. As we were webbed, she began to lay eggs near us. We were to be food for her young. Food. And I should cut my way out and escape, and not leave the others behind. So far I've been unsuccessful in nearing the pass. Would you lend a hand? Destroy those cocoons. Hopefully some of our team is still alive.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
So now we are destroying cocoons. So many things to do. Spiders to slay. This spinner. And a completely separate kind of spider quest. The red creature. Expedition researcher. We're free! We're free! Very good news. Oh, that's a Sunhawk Pyromancer in there. And that's also the last. That works. Very convenient. There's a bear. Researcher. Forehead. Signet of Velen, I'm saved. Pyromancer. And a Ravager was in there. This is really working out. Come on, fixing what we can in here. There's another guy. You're free. This wouldn't leave us. Leecher's done. Another Pyromancer. Researcher 4. Satyr there. I feel like we could probably find a mushroom up in here somewhere. Researcher. There you go. Okay. What are you doing? Journey Paladin. That's just a person. We probably need to turn around here. Go. Say his friends are alive. We need to find more mist spinners though. Of course, leaving enemies up in the area here too. I guess we do need to kill the mist spinners. Getting wildly out of control here. There's a big spider up here. As expected. As expected. Nature. Zarka. Beautiful. Spinner. Biggest spider you ever done seen. This spinner. This spinner. There you go. Lovely stuff. No spider mushroom? Could be. Alright, turn some stuff in here. We're making a whole mess of things here. Looks like crystal, other murlocs, other two kinds of mushrooms, which apparently be somewhere. There's a silver leaf that way. A few dead things here. Also completed quite a few things. Let's go turn in some stuff here. Be a reasonable end to this. Doing a quest for him. Saved your team. There you go.
May the light embrace you.
You rescued over half the team. Word of your deed will definitely get back to Bloodwatch and the Exarch. Thanks again, Eric Erickson. Venomous silk cover.
Remember the
Brilliant stuff. Okay. Turn in some stuff here. Alright, killed him. Cut the path for them to escape. Possibly. One number guy. Reputation. I'm good with that. I mean, we finished. Yep. Exodar, completely exalted. Perfect. Lovely stuff.
Arcanon Poros.
Cut the path. It's getting a bit better out there. I still wonder if I wouldn't be better off waiting for a medic here.
Be well.
I mean, honestly, there is not. This is not a safe place. You've got. It's a graveyard. You are literally sitting in a graveyard. If that's what you want to do, go for it, I guess. Let's just head back to Bloodwatch here. How many more completed quests we got on the log? Quite a few. Alright. That was definitely a lot. And there's still more. At least it's a start. We've got time to be concerned about it here. I think with all of that, should get us into a place where we should be able to finish this up quick enough. Then it's off to other things. But yeah, overall I would say pretty good. Crystal postulates with an angry red light. Hard to believe such a thing was once a part of the Exodar. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. It's honestly kind of a mess. Smoke venom sack. Turn some stuff in here.
The Legion will
This is the
fall.
message. Back so soon. We found the missive. Yep.
May your days be
Look here,
long.
Boros. Here's the document. This is in the Salian. Fortunately, I know just the person who can translate it.
Remain vigilant.
Our chief interrogator, Melissa, is fluent in Thalassian. Take the document to her and see what she has to say. Okay.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Yeah. He also does. Oh, you're there.
Restore.
A bit busy here, Agent Eric Erickson. This better be important. Letter bears the seal of the Blood Elves. Pretty important, I'd say.
The lessons of the past.
Let's read the document. If what this document says is true, the Blood Elves have opened a portal to the Outland. It would certainly explain their seemingly endless numbers.
Do not lose faith.
Audience with the Prophet. You deliver the translated documents to Velen personally. Eric Erickson, I don't trust that deranged messenger. Explain to the Prophet that the Blood Elves are receiving reinforcements from the Outland, and they have a spy amongst the Draenei at the Exodar. That resides in the Vault of Lights inside the Exodar. Make haste.
Favor the road traveled.
There is the go back to the Exodar quest. Very good. Turn a few more things here.
Arcanon Poros.
Missing expedition. Incredible. Did you find any survivors? That's Luris's voice to whisper. I'll be honest, Eric Erickson. Nobody else was willing to take on that mission. You are a brave warrior.
Be well.
Indeed. And we did, in fact, find some survivors, so that all worked out. Let's turn in here. Continuing the threat. You hear Sessinus look through you rather than at you. Mind fixed on dealing with the Satyr. Have you moved against the Satyr leader as I've asked? Yeah, got these great crystals for you. Without their leader, and with the recovery of the corrupted crystals underway, we can safely keep the Satyr in check. Light knows how many more of these wretched creatures are out there. Armiger MacLeod and I are grateful for the help you've provided in dealing with the Satyr before they could become a larger threat. Your work stands as a reminder that vigilance is the key to victory against the Legion and its minions. And we get a crossbow.
Remain vigilant.
And we also have this armor plate.
Be well.
You've done well in bringing this to me, Eric Erickson. This is, without a doubt, an armor fragment from a Felguard. Then, it is as I feared. The Nazavus Satyr are renewing their contracts with the Burning Legion. If you don't stop them, the Satyrs and their demonic allies will overrun us. We'll notify Harbinger MacLeod right away.
Remember the lessons.
And right up here.
May the light embrace
Hold the Flutterers. In time, we'll have to devise a plan for returning the species to its native state. But for now, periodically culling their numbers is about the best we can hope for. It's your help, Eric Erickson. Belt.
May your days be long.
Alright. Technically, we still have a few completed quests here. Those are all over the shop. We have a few more quests we need to pick up, places to go. Then also back to Azure Mist. A few things to do there. Overall, for how many things we needed to do, I'd say we got a good number of them done. But we will need to finish this all up next time. Goodbye.